Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in the next round actually here with the next priority assignment. And well, we are in the Feral Beast's hideout and well, let's go with the briefing then. I have located the main compound of the Feral Beast. My sources indicate that the area is heavily guarded. I need to act accordingly and objectives clear the entire area of hostiles to complete the mission, exterminate all enemies.
Ready to fight.
Xenos, demons, heretics. Enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint. Let hatred be our shield and their blood our salvation. Forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required. Reconnaissance force relieved. Safe basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors. Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required. Reconnaissance force relieved. Safe basic. Follow and protect order to the survivors.
And here we are in the mission, and wow, what a mission. I already said that before. Sometimes these missions have different, at least it feels like different difficulty levels. I think this one here is quite hard because in my opinion I love it when I have company and those guys, you know, the Imperial Guardsmen or the military, there does enough, you know, they do quite a lot of damage, though once being in close combat of course they are, you know, down in a couple of seconds. But I have at least a feeling that there is a increased difficulty level in those missions. I don't know whether that is correct. I just wait until we are healed up, whether that is just a, you know, just feels like that, or whether that is really like that, but that's just what I feel. So that's a little bit weird. I guess it makes absolute sense when you have this company that, you know, that the enemies do actually more damage, but in certain moments like here when you go on and your teammates, or not teammates, but the AI is not going on and you get all the damage, of course that is quite hard to deal with. But when they are all shooting, you can see it is very good for you. Except when the enemy is only, of course, shooting at you. So we are nearly down, but I think it's right now alright. And the Sentinel is nearly down. I know it's been a little risky what I've done here, but it was just fine in the end. So this Sentinel down, that I like. I of course need to be very careful right now. Let us regenerate for a second and then go on. Sorry guys, I know this episode comes out a little bit later than usual. I had some technical issues the other day, so I couldn't pre-produce this episode and I wasn't able to upload it. Sorry for the inconvenience there, but sometimes those things, yeah, just happen to you. You can't change it then. But I will of course try to, you know, make it as good as I can with the... I always like it, you know, I'm watching YouTube myself. I always like it when the videos are coming out, you know, the exact same time, so you can, so you know when you can watch actually. But as a creator myself, I know that is sometimes hard to get those episodes out at the certain moment you want them. Anyhow, that is something completely different, and I'm not going to talk about that. So let's kill those guys. So what's news from Warhammer? Actually, it's been quite silent in the Warhammer world, I have the feeling right now.
Potentially useful assets,
what I've heard, the news is actually already a couple of weeks. The news is actually already a couple of weeks old that Warhammer or Games Workshop is going to release a new Abaddon, the Despoiler model there, and they are even going to release a bodyguard of Abaddon, which I think is really, really cool, although I can't imagine the Abaddon, the Despoiler model there is for years out there. So many years, and I'm so used to the model, I can't imagine, get used to a new model. That is, I tell you, a little, the feeling is right now a little weird. I guess, the model is going to be absolutely amazing, but it's a weird feeling. Though I have to say, Games Workshop, at least for me, did in the last year with the release of the 8th edition, they did me such a huge favor. I mean, bringing back Gilliman, the first Primarch there, the first Euro Primarch is so amazing. Then if you think about that, they released Magnus as well, and that now in the 40k universe you can really play with Primarchs. You have currently 3 Primarchs. That's absolutely amazing, and that of course leads to the way that I guess they are going to release new Primarchs, and I'm there wondering which one they are going to release next. I'm still wanting to have Lehman Russ actually, but rumors are that they are going to release Lehman Russ or Lionel Johnson, and so that they by now already have released a new Cypher model with the giant sword he's wielding, or not wielding but carrying around, which as far as I know is the sword which Lionel Johnson actually used or wielded. So I guess all signs go into that direction, but we will see that once Games Workshop is actually going to release some news there. So actually the point I wanted to make is that in my opinion, Games Workshop the last 1.5 years actually did really great. And with that I mean, they, with the fall of Cadia, they for almost 20 years the 40k universe was actually a little stuck, in my opinion. The story was not evolving, and you always had the set, you had your the big crusade and all that stuff, but in the 40k time everything was stuck, and with the fall of Cadia actually finally the universe moved on. You had some, Gilliman was resurrected, and you had Magnus and all that good jazz. That was really, really amazing, and it seems like Games Workshop is going on with that. You see it with the pace the codexes are released, which I think is absolutely amazing, and that the Tau have right now a way to move faster than light, and that is absolutely amazing that they bring the story that they go on with the story. And that is always, in all of the years I already loved Games Workshop, but that was the one thing missing, going on with the story, and that is for me as a fan of the fluff right now absolutely amazing. Sorry, that is, I know, a little off topic here, but I just wanted to say that I think that is great what Games Workshop is currently doing. So I need to take cover instantly, or I will die in a couple of seconds. I don't know whether the taking of the inoculator was the right thing to do, but that you sometimes never actually know. We have the upper hand, so let's take him down. And that is a guy I think which does not have a health portion, and that is of course absolutely amazing. So let's take him down. Nice. And then I will take care of these guys, and I haven't used the normal less gun in this episode, so let's just use it. And we even have a little box here, which I hope there will be some nice items in it, but you know, that we will know once I of course open it up. And it was a trap. Alright, that is of course my luck. Anyhow, that just happens. That's the little risk. I think there, I'm probably wrong there, but I think there's a 25% chance of being a trap. But don't, you know, don't rely on that information. I just think I heard that in a live stream. So taking down, of course, the security door, so the gas is going away. That is always very good. This is a thing which I think is a little weird. The gas, you know, which is coming up with the security doors, does so much damage. I think it's one of the most damaging things in the whole game. I think that is a little off, but you know, again, just my opinion. So what I should do actually is take down the gunner here and use the autocannon against our enemies. That always is a nice thing. Although I have to say, what I think is weird, that the gun turns so slow.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight, Inquisitor.
And obviously the enemies there don't attack you, but anyhow, that is just fine for me. So he's down. That guy's down. And let us first of all deal with the rebel sergeant here. I don't know whether that is the right decision there, but anyhow, that I will find out in the end, I guess. So one more shot to the head and he should be done, or nearly done. This guy is down. This guy is down. And fun fact, actually, at the beginning all the guys didn't have any voiceover, so it's so funny to finally hear them talking, like, you know, the little chanting and all that good jazz. That's quite funny, I think. And, you know, a good addition to the game, of course.
Once again, the enemies of the Imperium failed miserably.
Oh, yeah. And we did it good. I had some fun. I hope you as well, of course. So I hope I have big hopes in our little sniper rifle we have received. And the signum and the eye implant and an armor. So I think that is quite good. Alright, let's get into the debriefing. Mission successful. I managed to cripple a large part of the anti-imperial movement. The commander of the Feral Beast evaded capture and escaped with some of his armed forces. Next step, Colonel Anderson and the remnants of his Feral Beast fled to the abandoned Arctic base with the kidnapped tech priest. Alright, and we will now, of course, take a quick look at the items we've received. First of all, the sniper rifle, and it is a upgrade. Nice, I'll dig it. And there again we have the explosive shots, which, you know, I absolutely love. So I will still park it there because we may switch in the end back. What I am right now, of course, not certain about. This is an upgrade, I'll take it, and those are not. Alright. Here we have some new things like this one. Whoa, that's a huge one. And the signum with 15, of course, is a major upgrade as well. So we take it. So that was Oh, here again, I have overseen that one. So 15, 13, 13. So let's do it like so. And some smaller upgrades right here. That is amazing. So guys, that actually brings us already to the end of this episode. As usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have anything to say, leave me a comment. And well, I will see you hopefully in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.